using the old bike, same one that the Repsol team is using right here. But with this new bike, I really had fun. Mitsubishi have won the last 5 Dakars, and once again they are #1 favourites for top spot. This year there will be 4 Pajero Evolution 4s. The car is slightly different from the Evolution 3. No external changes, but many little details which are expected to improve performances, especially the reliability. Well, since 2001, explains Dominique Serriès, we have changed our strategy and we decided to prepare the Dakar 18 months in advance. That means that since January 2005, we've already been working on the new car for the 2007 Dakar, a car that is today finished. And after the new car was built, it was time for testing. Drivers tried the car, looking for the best settings. Well, this year, explains Peter Ansel, we did 8 weeks of testing. 4 in France and 4 in Africa, looking for the best settings. Drivers do their testing work together with the engineers who analyze the data and any little detail. But of course, having an excellent car is not enough. To win the Dakar, Mitsubishi also needs drivers in excellent physical condition. We must do sport. Today's car is very powerful and resistant. So you want to push it to the limit. You really need to be in excellent physical conditions. It's not like riding a bike, but it's extremely tough physically as well, because it's like if you were in a washing machine. Nani Roma 2004 bike winner needed to do some specific physical work when he joined Mitsubishi to adapt to a car cockpit. I'm very tall and I got some troubles to adapt to a car cockpit that's very small. I had to use different muscles which I didn't use before. When you ride a bike, you move all the time, taking different positions. In a car, it's a static condition, so adapting to this new situation cost me a lot. 4 times over the past year, Mitsubishi drivers have gathered together for some physical training sessions. Getting in good shape is not the only goal of these meetings. Well, solidarity inside the team counts a lot for Luc Alphand. This year we went to Chamonix and we did some mountain hiking, canoeing, rafting, many things like this, which were rather far amusing. And during these physical training sessions, drivers face many different situations, sometimes rather difficult. Well, 2 or 3 of us climbed quite well, and I was among them, but some had some trouble. Well, for now it's good luck Mitsubishi on their quest of a 6th triumph. So to the car race, and what was to be expected happened again today. Carlos Sainz clocked the fastest time of the day. Longer distance, hillier tracks, but perfect conditions for the WRC legend that he is. A fast driver, a very impressive Volkswagen race Touareg, means more glory for the 2-time world champion in regular rallies.
100, yeah.
Spaniard wins the 2 opening stages of the race for his first time on the event. Let's just hope it'll go better for Sainz in Africa compared to Robbie Gordon, who had also impressed in Europe. Gordon who had eventually crashed during the second special in Morocco. Fine performance
300
by Senor Carlos Sainz. And second position went to Luc Alphand, runner-up of last year's edition, and the fastest of the Mitsubishi drivers on this one. Not really a car suited to this kind of track. Alphand finishing only 25 seconds adrift. A fine performance as well for Nasser Al-Attiyah on his BMW X3. A WRC specialist he is as well. A puncture yesterday and he was outside the top 10, but this time he was third, 28 seconds behind. Hiroshi Masuoka suffered tire problems yesterday. He finished 4th today. just over a minute adrift. Nani Roma, the former bike winner of the Dakar, in his Pajero, finishing in 5th position, just 1 second behind his teammate Hiroshi Masuoka. The title holder, Stéphane Péterancel, again suffered a puncture today. He eventually finished in 6th position, losing some 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Another good performance for Bruno Sabi on his race Touareg. Another former WRC rider. Carlos Sousa, the Portuguese national hero, a winner of 4 stages in Dakar history, had to settle with 8th position after his second spot yesterday. And his co-driver Jean-Marie Lurquin explaining to Sousa that he has to slow down for speeding reasons in villages. Mark Miller, a member of the Volkswagen team who competed on 2 wheels a few years ago, he finished 9th today, over 3 minutes behind. Miller getting used to his new race Touareg. So 9th spot for Miller, 10th position for his teammate Jutta Kleinschmidt, the 2001 Dakar winner. But she explained that she was really waiting for the dunes. Guerlain Chichrit, 5th yesterday on his BMW X3, finished 12th today despite hitting a barrier. A good performance as well for Robbie Gordon, the American, in his Hummer, 13th today, 3 minutes and 50 seconds behind in a 2-wheel drive vehicle. Again today, Thierry Magnaldi in the Schlesser beat the boss, Jean-Louis. Another fine performance for the newcomer, Jean-Louis Schlesser, just behind in 16th position, had to stop before carrying on. He lost 6 minutes and 28 seconds today. And certainly a fun special to drive for all the privateers, but also for Stéphane Horard and the race Touareg, and finished 19th today. Giuseppe Maria Servia in the V6 engine Schlesser. Alfie Cox carrying on his experience on 4 wheels. So great show for all the fans massed on the side of the road. Eric Vigoureux, still as impressive in his American race vehicle. And a great and warm welcome for all the competitors. Second stage victory for Carlos Sainz in his first Dakar. He beats Alphon by 25 seconds. Al Attiyah is third in front of Masuoka. Overall standings, well, Sainz obviously the leader of the overall in front of Alphon, who is 3 minutes and 45 seconds adrift. Well, it was a special without problems, and we managed to do well. The spectators were so well located, and everything was fine for us. It's the beginning of the race, so we're all very close, trying to find our own limits and the limits of our rivals. In my opinion, we were driving too fast. This pace is higher than Dakar's usual pace, but when there will be bigger gaps at the end of Morocco, we should really reduce the speed. But for sure, we can't drive for 10,000 kilometers as fast as we did in Portugal.
I start late, 18 or 19, and I catch 4 or 5 cars, and it was, very difficult because it's very narrow. And really, I'm so happy we finished the stage, no problem, no mistake. And okay, yesterday we have flat tires, and we have a problem, but we drove 6 minutes or 7 minutes. But I am happy today. We do good job, and my co-driver Alan, he did good job. I think tomorrow when we go to Africa first stage, and it will be more easy for us.
Il faut faire plaisir aussi aux gens qui nous.
We produced a nice show and made people happy. There are a lot of spectators. European stages are part of the game. But for me, it's not very funny with a two-wheel drive vehicle because of the mud and sinuous path.
C'est le jeu.
Well, today in the truck race, it was just as tricky as yesterday. Just as much mud and narrow paths. A fast start for Czech Republic's Tomacek at the limits on this curve. But it then went all wrong for the Tatra truck crew, crashing on its side. And when such a big machine crashes on such narrow paths, well, it means serious problems for all the following trucks. Many were indeed blocked behind the Tatra, and it took a lot of time before the big truck was back on its 4 wheels. Some even tried to go off-road, I mean really off-road. At the end of the day, the trucks that failed to go through finished the stage on tarmac and were all given the same time on the special, the time of the 8th rider. Indeed, only 8 drivers, 8 trucks managed to finish the stage. Chaos in the truck race. Meanwhile, up front, it was another glorious day for Vladimir Chagin. Victory went to the 4-time Dakar winner, who took off first in his Kamaz truck. A 36-stage win for the Russian, a 4th consecutive success after winning yesterday and in the last 2 specials of last year's event. The Russian, who now has 36-stage victories under the belt. Impressive stuff by Vladimir Chagin. Second spot went to Andre de Azevedo in his Tatra truck. 1 minute and 30 seconds behind. Probably one of Chagin's main rivals in Africa. Another great performance for former WRC World Champion Miki Biatsion in his Iveco truck. He finished in 3rd position, 4 minutes and 30 seconds adrift. Tomorrow, the Dakar will be on African soil, the first big stage of the event, with a total of 672 kilometers in Morocco. The competitors will leave Nador for a 237 kilometer liaison and then really start competing on the 314 kilometer of the day's special. A totally new course with all of Morocco's classical traps. It'll be time to adapt to the new navigation rules. A first bivouac will be set in Air Rashidia. Time to head to Africa. Boat crossing for all the competitors. And a lot more action tomorrow with the first stage in Morocco.